It feels like Elliott Schwartz and the game of basketball were destined to find each other.
I got really serious in second grade, but it was when COVID hit that we fortunately got into Marble Valley. They allowed my dad to access the gym during COVID, and that's kind of when I started taking the game really seriously and developing that love for it. So,
it's kind of been a little bit of a journey because when she and I both started at the school here, it was year one of John Adams in Dorado Hills having any high school sports. And so her role was kind of really the person that had, much in the way of basketball experience.
Elliott entered her junior year at John Adams Academy in El Dorado Hills with career averages of nearly 30 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 10 steals, and 2 blocks per game. She already went over 1,000 career points as a sophomore, and although she's been relied upon as a pillar of experience on her young team, Elliott has relied upon the game, which plays a significant role in keeping her healthy.
She was born with cystic fibrosis. It's a genetic condition, and she was born with that, hospitalized at about 2 weeks old with really, really bad respiratory infection.
That's actually the only time I've really been hospitalized, which is really unusual with this disease. Cystic fibrosis is like mucus buildup in the lungs, so it's kind of hard to breathe, and it affects your digestive system.
Needing to keep a healthy and active respiratory system, Elliott's family turned to sports at an early age.
Cystic fibrosis does a number of things to kids, but the primary thing is it attacks the lungs. And so staying in shape, staying active, the ability to run back and forth, it's really important. And so I think that ended up being one of the things that tied in really well with basketball too.
It's kept me really healthy. It's kept me in shape and stuff. So I would say, like I said before, without basketball, I might be in the hospital. I haven't known another life other than the one I have right now, and I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be going the way my life is going right now without basketball. So I feel like basketball honestly takes care of all my stresses, to be honest. Like, it takes care of when I'm bored, you just go out and hoop. It's also good to be dedicated to something too and be a part of a team, and I love that. And it's also kept me healthy.
It's almost as if, the condition and the sport with Elliott found each other.
But even with all the physical activity, Elliott still maintains a pretty strict treatment regimen.
Day-to-day life, I do a medical treatment at night. It's basically like a vest that shakes your lungs to loosen the mucus up, and then I have a mask on that I think it helps thin out the mucus too. So it's just easier to breathe and stuff.
You never want a medical condition like this, but Elliott's personality, I think, has really made it so there's so much more positive than negative that's ever come from it.
It doesn't really affect basketball that much, but I would say it's kind of like vice versa. I feel like basketball affects the disease. It's kind of not there anymore because I've been so active with it. So it's made it really it's not apparent, So without basketball, I probably would be not where I am right now, I would say.
Elliott would have to find out about life without basketball, suffering a fractured ankle just 30 seconds into the first game of her junior season.
Yeah, so first 30 seconds, first play actually, I was driving and then I kicked it out to the wing and this girl fell and I fell on the girl and then I sat on my own ankle and it went inward. And I felt a pop. I thought I just sprained it, so I was like, okay, I can probably play. And then when I was sitting there, it didn't really hurt. When I got up, I actually had to climb up a teammate's leg for that. And I started walking off and I felt a shooting pain up my calf. I never realized how therapeutic the game was until, it's gone. And I didn't really utilize my healthy body as much as I should have. So yeah, I don't know. For players that are listening to this, you should utilize your healthy body 100%, because you don't know what it's like away from the game until you can't be a part of the game because of an injury. So really, really prioritize that. That's what I would say.
Elliott still hopes to return to the court and help put John Adams on the map with its first ever playoff berth in the Sac Joaquin section.
So excited. Fortunately, I hope I could play, but no, I'm really excited for that because, I really want to win really badly. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. It's probably one of my favorite teams I've ever been on, especially this year, and I think we're there. We're ready to go, seriously.
From John Adams Academy in El Dorado Hills, I'm Nick Pecoraro, and this is Premier Preps.